Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push the post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. All right, so jumping right into it, you guys. You can probably tell already I'm a little down. I've been trying to lift my spirits up, but it's just some stuff going on in my personal life, and it's just, whew, my God. The stress. We really got to have some more, not some more, but we really got to start. I plan to start doing some makeup tutorials because you guys are really asking me to do those. So I do plan on doing that. I'm probably going to start that this weekend, most likely. I'm just trying to work out a schedule. You know, I said I wanted to keep my regular content going on during the week. So I'm trying to decide now if I want to do regular content, which, by the way, happy hump day, you guys. I love saying that to you guys. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. Okay, we are almost there, but I'm basically trying to decide whether or not I want to do my regular content Monday through Friday, or if I want to do it Monday through Thursday and then leave 3 days to do, you know, some other content. So I'm kind of, you know, making it up as I go, so we'll just kind of see. But I can't wait to get into some of that content, because a lot of that, to be perfectly honest, you guys, you know, I really don't have any vices. And what I mean by vices, I'm not a person that smokes. I'm not a person that, you know, that drinks or anything. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke anything else. I don't smoke anything. Okay. And I don't drink. So, you know, I really don't have an escape. I'm with my kids 100% of the time, and literally I'm home except for if I'm out running errands or whatever. So I really wanted to take this opportunity to just kind of sit down and just kind of, you know, have some grown woman time and just talk to you guys at the same time that I'm giving you guys some beauty tips that has been helpful for me as I am on my, you know, makeup journey or whatever. But I know you guys don't want to hear too much about that, at least not all of you. So jumping right into things, the first thing that I wanted to talk about that was pretty interesting. We already know that the governor, which actually, before I read that, because it may not make any sense, I kept seeing these posts pop up yesterday in terms of California, our governor who was facing a recall election. I don't know what's going on with that. So I am going to just do a quick search just to see what's going on. And based on this one article that I'm looking at, it looks like our governor has defeated the attempt to recall him. So it says California. California Governor Gavin Newsom on Tuesday emphatically defeated a recall aimed at kicking him out of office early, a contest the Democrat framed as part of the national battle for his party's values in the face of the pandemic and continued threats from, you know, whatever they feel is lingering from Donald Trump or whatever. Newsom bolted to a quick victory boosted by healthy turnout in the overwhelmingly Democratic state. He cast it as a win for his handling of the pandemic and liberal issues, and it ensures the nation's most populous state will remain in Democratic control as a laboratory for progressive policies. No is not the only thing that was expressed tonight, Newsom said. I want to focus on what we said yes to as a state. We said yes to science. We said yes to vaccines. No, we didn't. We said yes to ending this pandemic. No, we didn't say yes to the vaccines. You said yes to vaccines. With an estimated 2/3 of ballots counted no on the question of whether to recall, Newsom was ahead by a 30-point margin. That lead was built on votes cast by mail and in advance of Tuesday's in-person balloting, with a strong showing by Democrats, while likely to shrink somewhat in the days ahead as votes cast at polling places are counted. Newsom's lead couldn't be overcome. All right, so it's looking like he beat it. It says everything that I'm looking at here on my phone. I've got AP News, I've got Channel 4 News, I've got the New York Times, NBC News, Los Angeles Times, everything. I know everybody in other states are not really, you know, concerned about this, but we need to know about this, you know, us in California. We need to know because, you know, a lot of the things that he was talking about as of lately, I'm not for. Like he said, we said yes to vaccines. No, some people said yes to vaccines and some people said no to vaccines. They need to do better. The reality of the situation is, and I know I said I wasn't going to stop talking about this because, you know, again, I don't ever want to put you guys in a position to feel like maybe I'm coming across as saying, don't get it. That is not what I'm saying at all. Let me say that again. I have to say that constantly. It is 100% your choice. I feel like we all deserve a choice. And the reality is, whether they want to talk about it or not, the reality is that there is a specific group of people that are just not trusting of the government due to things that has happened in the past. There are a lot of scientific things that were done, scientific things that could have been done, but were not done. Okay, there was a lot of experimenting going on, again, to a specific group of people that has caused them to kind of retract and proceed a bit more cautious in terms of how they handle things coming specifically from the government. I don't want to go into specific details about that because, again, you know, I feel like everybody, you know, the internet is free. All it takes is, you know what I'm saying, a few clicks, just like I just looked that up right now. It takes a few clicks for you to go on there and just kind of get an understanding of what I'm talking about. For the most part, I kind of feel like certain people are already going to know what I'm talking about. But the reality is that a lot of us is just not as trusting of the government. And it's not because we're paranoid or we're just sitting here discussing a bunch of conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? No, there has been some things that have been reported, some things that have been stated in news and articles that are available for the public, for public information, that would explain why so many people feel this way. And you going in and saying that we're going to make you do it anyway is only helping to secure those feelings, if that makes any sense. I saw another article, and I don't know if this is just for that particular state. I don't know if I can find it, but just really quickly, let me see if I can find it. But the point of that article, the article that I saw, was basically in a situation where a judge was basically talking about the possibility of taking your children away if you don't get them and yourself vaccinated. Here it is. Can parents lose custody of children if they don't get the vaccine? See, stuff like this is the reason why people are much more reluctant to trust the government, whether there's some truth to this or not. But let me just let you guys know what this says. Okay, so it says a report out of Chicago last week about wait a minute, hold up. My phone literally just cut off. Now it doesn't want to let me go back to this article. Ain't that weird? As soon as I start digging into it, my phone starts malfunctioning, and now it won't let me go back to the article. Let me see if I can find it again. Hold up. Okay, so this is from Fox News, by the way. This article is from Fox News. Everything that I'm looking at is on an app called Newsbreak, but the article is from Fox News. It says a report out. This came out actually on September 4th, but a report out of Chicago some time ago about a judge ordering a mother to temporarily lose custody of her son for refusing to get the vaccine, and then reversing his decision has some parents questioning the possibility of such a ruling. Okay, it says Rebecca Furlet told Fox 32 Chicago some time ago, it says last week, but that Cook County judge, I'm not going to say his name, it's in the article though, that a Cook County judge revoked all of her parenting time with her son until she gets vaccinated. He was placing his views on me and taking my son away from me, Furlet said. Furlet, who has reportedly been divorced for 7 years and shares custody of her son with her ex-husband, said she does not want to get the vaccine due to previous adverse reactions to vaccines, according to Fox 32. However, the judge did reverse his decision on Monday after it gained traction in the media, leaving some parents wondering whether it is possible for parents to lose custody of their children if they refuse to get the vaccine. It says Fox News spoke to several family law attorneys who agree that if a child is immunocompromised, a judge presiding over a custody battle may order a parent to get vaccinated if the issue is properly presented to a court. So basically what they're saying is, if your child is, like it says, immunocompromised, if they have issues that are severe enough where it probably would be in their best interest for the adults and other family members in the household who can get the vaccine to get vaccinated, there's a possibility that if they present this case to the judge with all documentation and facts and all, there's a possibility that you can lose custody of your child. Again, this is the stuff that I be talking about, though. This is the stuff that I want to bring to you guys. This is the stuff that I want to make people more aware of, you know what I mean? And I'm hoping I'm not stepping on anybody's toes with this. Again, I feel like if you feel that it is in the best interest of you and your family for y'all to get vaccinated, by all means do so. I have no negative nothing about the vaccine itself. I myself just like this person said, has had some adverse reactions to certain vaccines in the past. So that has kind of steered me from getting the vaccine. But who knows what type of choice I would make if I was in a situation like that, where my child had some type of immune deficiency illness or something like that, and it was in their best interest for me to get the vaccine, that I probably would make that choice. But just because the government is saying just go and get it, you know what I mean? I don't feel like enough time has been taken. Like, how much time really did you guys take into testing this vaccine, make sure that it was safe? Again, we've already had a vaccine that was recalled because enough people were experiencing negative side effects to that vaccine. Realistically, I don't think that that vaccine has been tested long enough for them to be pushing it on people the way that they're doing. And the fact that they're even talking about taking your children away from you, I've been seeing things again on social media. A lot of people who have for various reasons have been losing their kids in other states. Let me get off of that subject, you guys, because that kind of stuff just really pisses me off. Okay, but I just wanted to let you guys know, y'all need to be careful out there in other states, and we need to be mindful out here in California, because like I said, I don't know, now that Governor Newsom seems to have secured his place in office for governor up until whenever, I don't know how strong and aggressive he's going to be in the future in terms of putting more vaccine mandates, especially in like Los Angeles County, Orange County, but any of the counties where they feel that there is a significantly high presence of the virus. I'm really I'm a little bit concerned about that. But let's talk about some more positive things. Okay, this article was produced on the 8th. It says a new program launched in, I'm probably gonna murder this, Utica, UTICA. It aims to provide more produce to SNAP recipients. Double Up Food Bucks matches every dollar spent through SNAP with with another dollar to put towards fresh produce at both Bargain Grocery in Utica, I don't know what it is, and the Oneida County Public Market. For example, if you buy $10 using SNAP benefits, you'll get another $10 to spend on produce. This program fits so beautifully into our mission in providing healthy nutrition, nutritious foods to those in need. So this will be able, wait, what kind of, y'all need to proofread y'all articles before y'all put them out. I'm literally going to read this the way it says. This program fits so beautifully into our mission and providing healthy nutrition, nutritious food to those in need. So this will be able to enable them to get more for their dollars. Yeah, somebody y'all need to do a spell check, grammar check, proofread this before y'all start putting stuff out there. And oftentimes the cost of fresh fruits and produce is so high. So our mission is to make it accessible, more affordable. And now this actually doubles what you are able to buy with. That's not what it says, but I had to fill it in because I can't read all of this. I forgot what it's called, but all of this slang jargon that's in this article. An event was held at Bargain Grocery Wednesday where people could sign up for the program, but registration is still available online at doubleupnys.com. Again, that's double up, DOUBLE, UP, N as in Nancy, YS.com. So if you need to register for this program, you want to go to that website and do so. Okay, so definitely a great opportunity for you guys to double up, especially when it comes to fresh produce. Vegetables. I think, considering what's going on in the world, to be realistically, you guys, I've been saying it to you guys, I've been trying to, I have my days, like now I feel like, my lady time is coming, but I have my days where I like to snack, and I don't necessarily snack on the most healthiest of foods, but for the most part I try to keep nutritious foods here, more produce, more vegetables, whether they're frozen or fresh, but I try to keep a pretty good stock of that in the house, because that is the best thing that we can do for our bodies right now, is get more fresh fruits and vegetables in our body. Okay, so if you guys have access to this, if you can get online, again, go to doubleupnys.com so you can register for this program. And then once you go to these markets, it should give you more the information on the site itself, but you'll be able to go to Bargain Grocery in Utica and Oneida County Public Market, and you can double up basically on whatever you spend on fresh fruits and and veggies. There was some information that I saw as it pertained to senior citizens. Now, it's not really giving me a whole lot, not the information I want to say that you guys would want at this moment. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me in terms of the increase that's going to happen next month in October. Everybody across all the states, as far as I know, is supposed to be getting that increase thanks to the United States Department of Agriculture. It's going to be a, what was it, a 15 or 20% increase. Is going to be around $36 per person. I had some of you guys asking me in the comment section who are receiving, you know, $16 a month, how that's going to affect you. Honestly, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I would say at the most, I don't know. I don't want to say anything and then it be wrong. So I'm just going to guess, and I'm going to let you know beforehand that I'm guessing. The only thing that they can do, because it's an increase for everybody, is increase your stamps. Now, whether or not you're going to get a large amount of stamps, a large increase, is something that, you know, can only be determined by the Department of Social Public Services, whatever them places are, DPSS, Department of Human Health Services, Department of Social Services. You know, those governing bodies will be the one to determine, based off of every household's unique circumstances, how many people you have in your house, what your income is. I know you guys are mainly relying on your Social Security income, and I really, really wish that they would take into consideration that you guys are living on a fixed budget and do what they can to make sure that, you know, set an amount. Like, okay, if we have a person that's getting $800 a month in Social Security, then that person should still be entitled to $200 a month in food, not $16 in food. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. But I can't say for sure one way or the other how that's going to go. So the only thing that we can do in that situation is just basically wait and see what happens. So the process to apply for SNAP benefits from the state can be lengthy in general, but the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program application process can also be difficult for many seniors. So they are attempting to make the process for you guys, if you're not already receiving benefits, to make it a little bit more simple. Okay, Senate Bill 224 is now law in Texas and makes the application process easier for those senior citizens and for those with disabilities. This new law waives the interview for recertification. It has a shorter application form with simplified verification requirements and a 36-month enrollment period after each certification or recertification. This makes recipients like Yolanda Ramirez, who I'm assuming is a senior citizen, excited. Okay, the new law should make access to benefits for senior citizens much easier. I'm trying to say if there's anything else in here. If you would like help filling out your application, you can call the Coastal Bend Food Bank and ask for social services. There is no information here in this article for a phone number. Let me just check. No, there is no information here. So let me see if I can look it up. But this is for Texas. It's called the Coastal, COASTAL, Bend, BEND, Food Bank. Let me look it up, Coastal Bend Food Bank, to see if there's a number that I can give you guys, just in case you don't have access to internet. Coastal, was it Bend Food? Okay, I think it was Bend Food. Texas. Phone number. Okay, so this is the number that is coming up, Coastal Bend Food Bank. If you guys are needing any assistance in Texas with filling out your application for SNAP benefits, you want to call this number, which is area code 361-887-6291. This is the number that I have here, and I did put in Coastal Bend Food Bank, Texas. Okay, so area code 361-887-6291. Now, really quickly, you guys, I know today's video probably sounded a little bit angry. I'm not angry, you guys. I'm actually tired, confused, and a little bit stressed out. Oh no, a lot of bit stressed out, but that's a subject for another day. Okay, so I don't see any extra states being approved for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September. The same states were listed in my video yesterday. I'm not going to go over them again today. I just wanted to let you guys know. But some information that I did, want to read to you guys. Hold on, let me flip this camera around really, really quick, because I did want to show you guys something as it pertains to, I think it was pandemic EBT. So hold on. All right, you guys, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to put this so you can see me. Okay, so this is the website that I was going over with you guys way back when, just to give you two different websites that you can visit for information regarding pandemic EBT. But this was updated as of today, September the 15th. But there was some information down here that I wanted to read to you guys. I'm not sure. I feel like this information had been updated, but either way, I wanted to read it to you, and I'm going to try to highlight the area that I'm talking about. So I think it's this area right here, program overview, okay, just so that you can follow along with me. Let me see if I can expand on it just a little bit more for you guys, just so that you can see it. Okay, so we already know what pandemic EBT provides. Now, this part right here was what I read the other day. I'm not sure if I had read this to you guys before, but I just wanted to go over with you anyway. So it says the pandemic EBT was originally scheduled to expire on September 30th of 2020. On October 1st, 2020, the program was extended for an additional year, this time through September 30th of 2021. Okay, and then once again in the American Rescue Plan, the program was extended through the end of the pandemic so that funds can be accessed as needed. Additionally, the program's eligibility was expanded to include children under 6 in SNAP households. So the reason why I wanted to read that to you guys is because I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys before. I could have just forgot, because I do get mommy brain and I forget things sometimes as quick as I look at them, which is why I wanted to go over this with you guys before I forget to do it again. But as you can see here, it says that it was expanded all the way up until September 30th of 2021. Okay, that is going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. But then it says again once more in the American Rescue Program. So basically, what if I'm understanding this correctly, and y'all can let me know down in the comments if you have a different understanding of this, is basically as long as we're in a pandemic until I don't know, the president or whoever says the pandemic is officially over, they can still access pandemic EBT. Now, this has nothing to do with the emergency SNAP benefits that the increase, the 15% increase that's supposed to end this month, or the emergency SNAP allotments. That's completely separate. I'm only talking about pandemic EBT because that's what it says here. So as long as we're in a pandemic, I'm going to say that each state has the ability to access those funds, but they have to do the paperwork that comes along with it. And from what we've seen, states are really slow. We're probably just saying that they're slow. Maybe they have other things that they need to take care of. I don't know. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they basically have to do their part in applying for those benefits and then distributing those benefits. I just want you guys to be aware, because this is statewide, obviously, because pandemic EBT is statewide, that every state should have access to these benefits until the end of the pandemic. Now, let me just scroll up just a little bit more. That was the main important thing that I wanted to tell you guys. There's not really anything else on here. The rest of this stuff is pretty much the same. That just really shocked me because, like I said, I don't know if I had read that before and then forgot about it, but I did want to share that with you guys. Really quickly, though, here are the names of the states on this website that has been approved for pandemic EBT for the summertime, as well as for the school year. So for the summertime, we have Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Jersey, New Mexico, no, New Jersey, not New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin. Nothing for Wyoming for the school year or for summertime pandemic EBT. I don't know if that's just on this site. Let me check really quick. For pandemic EBT for, is this it? Yep. Uh-oh, maybe it's not it. What happened? Do I need to, let's see here, you guys. I may have to show this to you guys in another video, because it looks like that page is not up for me right now. All right, you guys, so I am going to have to do a little bit more research on pandemic EBT. I know you guys have been asking me about that. There's a lot of states that have already started to pay out their pandemic EBT benefits for the school year as well as for the summertime, but I know there's quite a few that are probably still awaiting those benefits. So I still have yet to go over that in a video, and I know I keep promising you guys, but it's just so much other stuff to me that's a little bit more relevant. I know we're all a little bit impatient with relevant, I meant to say. I know we're all a bit more impatient when it comes to these benefits because of everything that's going on. You know, our kids are either at home and they're eating us out of house and home, and we need those extra benefits, and I get it. But, you know, a little bit more patience is necessary, because at the end of the day, these states are going to move as fast as they want to move. And there's really not a whole lot that we can do about it but just sit and wait. I know that a lot of people have been saying for California that they have been receiving certain new cards for benefits. And even in other states, not just California, they have been, you guys have been dropping me comments letting me know that you guys have been receiving your cards. I haven't received a card for, I did receive a pandemic EBT card for my son, my toddler, before my daughter, my school age child. I haven't received a card for her yet. So like you guys, I am waiting as well. Okay, so trust me, I do understand your pain. But on that note, you guys, as always, I hope this information was in some way helpful and useful to you guys. Are you guys checking out my shirt, by the way? It is on my merch shop, which you can find just below this video. Okay, as always, you guys, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. Stay safe out there, you guys. Do what you got to do to protect your family, because you know that's what I'm doing. And on that note, I will see you in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.